There was a man who was haunted by the devil. So the devil would come into his house, barge into his house at unexpected moments and bash him up, leave him wounded and run away. So the man started praying, Jesus, come into my home, come into my life. I need you. He fasted and prayed. And one day Jesus came. He was so happy. Oh, he danced the whole day. He knew now the devil can't do anything to him. He was a wealthy man with a 2-story mansion. He told Jesus, Jesus, the best bedroom in my home, that sea facing with all the luxurious amenities. I want you to have the best. And Jesus, that night, as evening came, he retired into that room and had a peaceful sleep. But around 10 o'clock in the night, when both the man and Jesus were fast asleep, there was a knock. There was a knock. The man, wondering who it could be, went and opened the door, and there the devil standing in front of him, and the devil barged in and bashed him up, wounded him more than ever. The man was wondering, how is this possible? Is that really Jesus? Is that really Jesus? How is it possible that Jesus is in my home, but still the devil could come and touch me? He became doubtful. Morning, he gathered up his strength, somehow dragged himself, his wounded self, and went and knocked at the door of Jesus and asked Jesus, are you really Jesus? I was so confident. My heart was full of conviction that the devil can do nothing to me. But how did the devil touch me when you are in my home? And Jesus said, all my life I was sleeping under trees. But today you gave me such luxuries. I didn't realize when I fell asleep. Oh, I had such a peaceful sleep. So the man said, okay, then why don't you come to the ground floor and take the bedroom next to my bedroom? It also has all the luxuries. You name it, it is there. But now I want you to be so close to me. And the man, though he was shaken, he felt a bit confident now that Jesus is much more closer to him. And he slept. But again that night, there was a knock at an unexpected moment. And he opened the door, and there the devil. And the devil wounded him, barely leaving some life behind. And the devil ran away. He couldn't even get up. He was fully sure it is not Jesus. It is someone else pretending to be Jesus. He was fully confident now. He couldn't even walk. He dragged himself and asked this man and told him, I don't think you're Jesus. This cannot happen. You are so close to me. You are so close to me. You are right next. How could the devil touch me? The devil has injured me more than ever, just leaving some life behind. How could this be? Jesus had the same reply. That, oh, the bed was so soft. I've never seen such a bed. I've never experienced such luxuries. How could I not fall asleep? I had the most peaceful sleep of my life. The man was frustrated. He thought, okay, maybe one more night. He wondered, what should I do? He reached out into his pocket and he took the keys of his house and he said, Jesus, now you take the key of my home and now you sleep where you want to. Now this house is yours. This house belongs to you. And he gave the keys of his house to Jesus. That night again there was a knock. The man went up to open the door, but Jesus stopped him. Jesus said, who is the Lord of this house? The man said, it is you, Jesus. Then let me open the door. I think you understand the story now. It is not the presence of Jesus. It is not how close Jesus is to you. It is not about the tears you shed. It is not about how much emotions you are filled with. It is the obedience that changes your life. It is the obedience that makes Jesus the Lord of your life. Let not Jesus simply remain the Jesus in your life. Make Jesus the Lord of your life. Make Jesus the Lord of your time, your emotion, your tongue, your habits, your thoughts, your character, your choices, your past, your future. Every area of your life, let Jesus be the Lord. Because when Jesus is the Lord, He will call up the shot, not you. He will decide when to open the door and when to close the door. That is the Lordship of Jesus. It is not simply having Jesus in your house. There are many people, they have Jesus, and Jesus is in a very luxurious corner with a lot of lightings and candles. That ain't gonna make Jesus the Lord of your life. There are people for whom Jesus is so close. The very mention of Jesus, stirs up. They're always in tears and they are so much on fire. But is Jesus the Lord of your emotion? Is Jesus the Lord of your tongue? Is Jesus the Lord of your anger? Is Jesus the Lord of your time? Is Jesus your Lord when you're on internet? Is Jesus your Lord when you're traveling to your office? Is Jesus the Lord when you're with your colleagues? Is Jesus your Lord when you're with your female colleagues? That matters. That is where Jesus is the Lord.